What is up, Dokkan player? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Blaze. Today we are back with another Dokkan battle video. Today, before we start the video, of course, hopefully you guys having a very good day today. And today, actually, before I start the video, I want to apologize. I've been MIA. Honestly, your boy has just been really tired. I'm not too sure why. Just the body wasn't really feeling it. So after work, I just could not record because, you know, I was just really dead tired. So, but we should be back. Like I always say, we should be back here with the daily content. But today's video is going to focus on the celebration for the 350 million download. Is it the best celebration in Dokkan history? And of course, in order for me to actually compare this, we actually compare here the last year's celebration, which was the worldwide celebration, because we haven't hit the 350. And also we have here the 6-year anniversary, which was a couple of months ago, both on the JP side and the global side. So first things first, we're actually going to go ahead and compare here with the last year's celebration, which of course was the, whatchamacallit, the famous worldwide celebration. Now this celebration, as you guys can see, was only 2 parts. Now this celebration was very mid, and the reason why is because this really only focused on the new LRs, which of course was the LR Vegito and the LR Gohan. Now this also was the introduction for the Memorial Dragonstones, which was, you know, kind of a backlash because these are still very expensive for you to buy one specific character. Even if the character is also very old, it's still 150 Memorial Dragonstones. It's very similar to this year, but I mean a lot less content. Now we actually did get here, of course, here the EZAs or free-to-play characters for this event, which is the Hercule and also the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, as well as Oob. And so far, I mean, it was a very mid celebration. As far as, you know, content-wise, right? Part 2 was very lackluster. Now, the only thing good that was actually pretty good about the celebration is that we did also get your Extreme Super Battle Road, which I was kind of expecting that we would also get here as well. But I guess they want to actually give us the Gohan first, and then after Gohan, we get here the new stages for Extreme Super Battle Road. But I mean, that's pretty much the only good thing about the celebration, is that we did get the new stages for Extreme Super Battle Road. And of course, we actually got your Infinite Dragon Ball History event. And that was really much it. There's really nothing else to do. This was a very, I would say, is it the worst celebration in Dokkan history? Maybe. I think maybe saying it might have been the worst one, but this one right here is just very close to it, because if you didn't pull any of the new characters, then it's just a very, I mean, the only content that you have here, right, is to be Extreme Super Battle Road. And of course, as well, you're going to have here the Infinite Dragon Ball History event. And you also have here the LR EZA Hercule as well, which is also very good. He's actually very underrated, I would say. Hercule is actually a very good free-to-play character. Definitely good for Extreme Super Battle as well. But, I mean, other than that, it was a very mid celebration, I would say. The EZAs are good, but I feel like, you know, the best one was definitely the Hercule and Boo. The Super Saiyan 3 Goku, I just almost never use. The Oob, I never use as well. So that's kind of, I'm kind of mad that we didn't get our own orbs for those characters, because they did cost our own orbs. And as well, you know, I rainbowed Oob here, and he's just not usable, right? I mean, he's definitely usable, but it's just not very optimal to use him. So, again, last year's celebration, you know, was a very major flop, I would say, in my opinion, right? But now, when we look at today's celebration, right, I would say this is a huge improvement to the celebration, right? Because now we have your 3 parts. So, last year, we also got here the revamp for the Majin Vegeta. So, actually, let me just go back here on the Majin Vegeta. Alright, there we go. And where's the part 2? There we go. Yeah, so for Majin Vegeta, we actually got a revamp of his super attack. This year, we actually did not get a revamp, but we got an EZA for the LR Bardock in part 3. So that's one major difference, is that in the celebration for this year, we did suspect here that we would get here 3 parts. Now, this was actually a very fire celebration, and the reason why is because there was just EZAs on EZAs on EZAs. Every part, right? So for part 1, we did get here the EZA, I believe, here for the Frieza. Is Frieza here, or is he part 2? I feel like Frieza should be here. Yeah, so Frieza was part of part 1, right? So again, this was really good. Now, their EZA is very good, very godly, but would I say, is it needed in this celebration? I don't think so. I think I would have preferred, because as you guys know, we did not get the EZA for the Super Saiyan Goku, which I feel like would have been much more fitting compared to the EZA for Frieza and also Goku. I feel like this could have been meant for like a movie celebration, because they are part of their gold form or whatever form you want to talk about. But I mean, I feel like this is probably meant more for movies, but no, I guess they decided to give us actually 2 EZAs instead of 1, which is actually not that bad, right? I'm not really complaining about it, but I think I rather prefer having the Goku more than these characters right here. I do believe that Frieza is also better than Goku just because of the content in today's society, or actually in our meta here, sorry. But also as well is that reason why Frieza is better is because Extreme Tech is in desperate need of very good units. So this Frieza is a god. Well, maybe not a god, but he's very, like, you know, up there when it comes to Extreme Tech units. He's definitely one of the best units in the typing. So I'm very happy with their EZA, but I think honestly I would have preferred the Super Saiyan Goku. Maybe give us the Extreme EZA for Frieza, and then later on you can actually give us swap the Goku for the Super Saiyan Goku, right? I think I would have preferred that. Have been really good. We were also introduced here to the collection of epic battles, which basically replaced here the Infinite Dragon Ball History event. Now this event was actually pretty good, I would say. Not too hard, not too difficult, very good for free-to-play players because, as you guys know, in the 6th year anniversary, we actually got here the God event, which was very difficult for free-to-play players. So I do like the collection of epic battles, but it's not too difficult, especially if you actually pull the new characters. So I would say overall, like, you know, this event right here is actually really good. The Ultimate Clash was pretty easy, nothing too difficult. Also as well is that we actually got here tons of EZAs, like I said before, right? So we also got here as well. Let's actually go here to part 2, right? So part 1 was just basically about, you know, the new characters, but also we got here new stages, right? Like the collection of epic battles. But part 2, right, you know, things start to wrap up. So part 2, we actually get here the new LRs for the celebration where we have here the LR Krillin and Gohan, and also the LR Vegeta. Now I would say honestly, after using both these characters, I think I have them. Well, I mean, obviously Vegeta is better because of his categories. He's a pure Saiyan and he's much more needed in Vegeta's family. But I would say overall, these two characters are both the same. As in terms of damage, you might call me crazy, right? But if LR Krillin and Gohan do get a 24 key super, they are going to hit a little bit less hard compared to Vegeta, but they do have a guaranteed additional attack, right? And that does have a 50% chance to do a additional super attack in their base form. And then when you go into their costume form, it's a great chance, right? But even if they don't get the additional super attack, they do get a guaranteed attack, which does around like 1.5, 1.6. So if you add that up with their previous 24 key super attack, they're basically doing the same damage as Vegeta. And I think they're actually much more better defensively than Vegeta. But I mean, overall, I think I do have these characters kind of both tied equally. But I mean, Vegeta is definitely the superior LR, and the reason why is because he's on more categories compared to the LR Krillin and Gohan. I don't really have any issues with their links. I think their link set is pretty fine. I mean, they have 4 links, which is very common, which is Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power, and also Kamehameha, which are very easy to activate. The rest, you know, are kind of not too difficult, but I mean, still, like, those 4 links are very good links to have activated. We also have here, of course, here the Bulma effect, or the Bulma event here, sorry. Right? This is actually really good. This has been going on for at least 20 days, and that's basically 200 Dragonstones. That was just very easy to get. Now, last year, we actually got here the launch event. Let me actually go back here. Is it for part 2? Or it's part 1? So, part 1, where is it? Part 1, just like here. This, we did have to have something similar, but this was only 100 Dragonstones in total. Let me actually go back here. There we go. So, this was a total of 100 Dragonstones. Which, you know, was pretty good, you know, back in the day. But now we actually have this Bulma event, which is much more better compared to launch because, again, this is 10 Dragonstones per day. And this is going on since the 8th of September. Now we're like the 20th, right? So, or the 28th, sorry. So, this has been going on for at least 20 days. So, that's going to give us, you know, over 200 Dragonstones if it's still going to continue this way as well, right? Until the end of the celebration. So, this is very good for free-to-play players, especially if you want to save your Dragonstones for the upcoming celebration. If you already pulled the new characters, this event is one of the best events that ever happened in Dokkan. We also have here the Breaking the Siege. I think this was also very good. This was like, you know, nothing too difficult, I would say. It's definitely tricky, but it's nothing too difficult. And, you know, you got good rewards as well, free stones. And now we also have this right here. Now, this was actually really good. I did not see this coming here, but you did get your the Zenny back if you were going to Extreme Z Awaken the characters. And this is really good because, again, Zenny for new players starting off is very difficult to get. You do have to kind of grind, you know, for quite a while here. But, again, this event right here for the Hercule, Really, like, shout out to Dokkan for that. That was really good. And honestly, that just makes, a lot of free-to-play players' lives much more easier. Of course, we have here our cells here. We have here, of course, our free-to-play event as well. Is it actually this one, or is it the Gohan's Tears? Let me just see here. This is the new story event. I think it's gonna be. Is it this one? I think it might be this one. No, this is Zarbon. So maybe it is this one right here. No, this is to recruit Krillin. Okay, so it has to be, I think maybe this one right here, right? Let me just take a quick look. Because one of these events, you are getting Gohan's Tears. Okay, so this is for Zarbon and the Captain Ginyu. Okay, that's pretty good. Captain Ginyu support memory is actually really good because it's good for 2 turns for extreme class units here. So this is a very powerful support type unit or support memory when you are doing super battles. So I did like that as well, that we did get here 2, or actually 4 in total, but as far as free, we did get here 2 new support memories, which is really good. So this one should be the no, this is the same one I clicked on here. Should be this one here then. Let me just take a quick look. Gohan's Tears. Yes, Gohan's Tears. This was one of the best support type units for the Goku's family, right? Because this is gonna be a buff for 2 turns, and again, very powerful for Goku's family, right? So Gohan's Tears, one of my favorite support type memories in the game of Dokkan. Very easy, very versatile for a lot of characters in your box. So yeah, I mean, so far you can see here part 2. We got here new support memory. I also got here the new LRs as well, but also as well as that we actually did get here the EZAs for the Ginyu Force here, which is really powerful, right? Now I would say their EZA is very ultra powerful. If you guys have not yet seen it, I actually have done the full Ginyu squad against the Legendary GT Goku event led by Frieza, and it was, we actually did it, with no items, I believe, right? Actually, no, we did use items here, but I mean, again, for a free-to-play team to be in the Legendary GT Goku event for the Space Diamond Warrior mission, very, very impressive. And also, they're very good for Super Battle as well. Of course, here we actually have your Goku as well for part 2. Like I said before, Goku is fantastic. He's really, really good. But I feel like we could have actually maybe saved his EZA for like another time, because I feel like Super Saiyan Goku definitely much more deserving, especially during the celebration, right, where it's just the first time he actually goes Super Saiyan. I think that would have been really good to actually get it here, because again, also the super class for the Planet Namek Saga category isn't as strong as the extreme class, right? So I mean, it is what it is. And then for part 3, right, we actually go here for part 3. We actually got here the EZA for Bardock, and also the EZAs for Zarbon and Dodoria, and also Goku and Krillin and Vegeta. But this was more of the hype here, was this Bardock. Now, Bardock is fantastic. His EZA would definitely help out a lot of players, who have this character in their box and not using them. He's very good defensively, very good offensively as well, especially when you have him paired up with the LR Team Bardock, which is free to play. So, again, this celebration was actually really good. I think my only complaint I would probably have about this is that, again, if you didn't pull the new LRs, then unfortunately you're not going to have too much fun. But again, they did give us a lot of EZAs during the celebration, right? And they also did reward you your Zenny back after EZAing those characters, which I feel like, again, very, very good. But also as well is that I feel like, for part 2, I think I would have preferred if we actually got the EZA for the Super Saiyan Goku compared to this transforming Goku. Just because even though with his EZA, I don't really use this character, because the reason why is because most of the more difficult content in Dokkan is super class, right? But this Super Saiyan Goku or transforming Goku is actually very effective against extreme class, because he does get the extra ki, extra attack, and extra 40% defense after he super attacks. So again, Goku, I feel like, later on would have been very nice, but Super Saiyan STR Goku would have been a much more better EZA for the celebration. So now we're actually going to go ahead and compare it to the 6-year anniversary, which of course, as you guys know, had like one of the best LRs in the game of Dokkan. Honestly, I probably might say here, now that I take a quick look at it, I think they're both equal, but I think what will take the cake here for the best celebration is going to be the 6th anniversary, is going to be the thank you celebration tickets. This by far is just really OP, because you can be that one player that, you pull the new characters on a single summon or multi-summon, but they give you a chance to pull the characters for free, the new characters, and which was very, very good. So again, in the celebration for the 350 million download, we didn't have this type of tickets, which I wish we did, but unfortunately we're only gonna get it for the thank you celebration. But we did not get these tickets, which I feel like, you know, is a big advantage. Now for this anniversary, sorry, the 6th anniversary, you also got your the 66 ticket summon, which actually gives you a guaranteed LR as well. That's also another big factor. You also got here our first leader easy, which of course was the Goku, which I believe is in part 2. Honestly, I think, you know, we actually have here a bunch of challenges as well. We have here an LR EZA. That's also one thing we actually didn't get, is that the Ginyu Force did not get an LR EZA, which I feel like is unfortunate. But I mean, we did get here LR EZA Bardock, so I guess I'd definitely take that. We also got here the introduction to the God event, right? Now this, as you guys know, is one of the most difficult content in Dokkan. Is the reward, you know, worth all the trouble? Probably not, but I mean, still, regardless, it was still a very good challenge in the game of Dokkan, so I did appreciate that. We also had your Super Battle as well, which is pretty good. And then it's pretty similar, I would say, right? And then for part 2, whoops. For part 2, let's actually go here to part 2. We got the legendary summon banners. And also we have here the Goku with his EZA, which is, you know, one of the best easily top 10 EZAs in Dokkan. We got here the new Infinite Dragon Ball History event. And then, what was part 3? Part 3, I think it was like another EZA, right? Oh yes, it was the LR EZA, Frieza and Frieza and Goku, which are still really good to this day. We also got the EZAs for the other characters as well for free to play. And then of course we got here the Explosive Chain Battle with, of course, here the new stages for the God event as well. Honestly, I think when I look at it, they're both very similar, but I think what really takes the cake out of this here is definitely going to be here the tickets compared to this $350 million celebration. I think if we had the thank you celebration tickets, I think I would have preferred the celebration overall compared to 6th year anniversary, because that's just, you know, very powerful to pull the new characters for free and a free LR as well with 0 stones. I think that's really powerful. But again, this celebration, they have been giving out a lot of free stones. And let's actually take a quick look here at the Dragonstone count here, right? So for global till now, because the celebration is going to end in a couple of days, we have here a total of 864. Oh, that's actually pretty low. I thought it'd be way more. So we have 864. And then for the 6th year anniversary, how many stones do we have here? 6th year anniversary, we have here 936 Dragon Stones. Okay, so we got way more stones during the 6th year anniversary so far. And then let's actually compare last year celebration. We actually got here, see here for global, we got 900 stones exactly. So we're actually pretty close to that number. We got 864. Wow, I feel like that's way more because of the Bulma event, but I guess in total we got 864. So we're almost going to tie here last year, but the 6th year anniversary definitely gave you more Dragon Stones. 936. I mean, it's not by that much, but I mean, it's still pretty good here. But yeah, they got an extra 36 Dragon Stones for the 6th year anniversary. So, again, overall, I think the 6th year anniversary was actually much more better on the JP side because everything was very brand new. And yeah, also that I think that's also a big factor, is that everything was very brand new on the JP side. Where on global, we already kind of expected what to happen, so it was not really a very good surprise. Where compared to the worldwide celebration, no, everything was kind of a surprise here. I also did like the social media where they were, you know, kind of being very transparent with the players here, which was actually very good. So again, overall, I would love to give it to this right here, but I think the 6th year anniversary is the better celebration because again, those thank you celebration tickets were really good, and I guess on top of that, we actually got here more Dragon Stones as well, right? So I guess that's it for today's video. You know, just want to give my thoughts, my overview of this celebration. Again, really nothing to complain about the celebration. It's just that maybe we should have got here the EZA for Super Saiyan Goku because he desperately needs it here. But overall, I think as far as content, I mean, we got tons of EZAs, which even to myself, I still have not done the Goku, the Zarbon, or the Krillin and Vegeta, those free-to-play characters. Just because I feel like I'm not going to really use them, so I'm taking my time to get them EZA'd. But overall, the celebration is actually really good. Lots of good surprises, right? Like, no one expected that this Frieza right here would get the Easy A, if I can actually find them. Yeah, no one really, I mean, we did kind of throw it out there, but I mean, it wasn't something that was like official that we would get their Easy A, but again, it was a very good surprise. Also, one thing I do wish is that we actually got back the 50% support units. I think that would have been really good if we actually got them back again. But overall, I'm really content with the celebration. I think overall, I would give it like a 9 out of 10 or an 8 point. Yeah, I think a 9 out of 10 would be really good. And probably like an 8 if you don't have the new LRs. But overall, definitely say the celebration is actually very, very good. All right, so let me know down below what you guys think about the celebration. I think it was really well done. And honestly, just can't wait for the 7-year anniversary. All right, so with that, I'll say thank you for watching. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button, sub for more videos coming down below, and hopefully I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.